you said that almost every Sunday you went to the family.
Yeah, that was a routine that we went to Minnie's house for Sunday dinner. And they lived there together in that house. And they had their basement downstairs was fixed as a kitchen. And that's the same house that Nina and John live in now. And we always had all this good food. And Roy and her got sick of going sometimes, but we went anyway.
And would they make the same thing every weekend, or would it be different all the time?
It would be different all the time. Sometimes mine go out and they made it homemade, made pancakes themselves and made it homemade. And that was about the time John was greeted into the family and accepted for a fiance. And Minnie made it Monty go to every Sunday because he liked it so much. Then as the kids started getting older, then we couldn't go because there was always something in the way. They had an activity or something. Judy didn't go as often as I did, but she was more resistant to Joe's ideas than I was, Dad. I didn't have anybody else, so it was nothing but our family was important. But I learned a little Italian listening to them and learned to see how they cooked.
Did they ever start to like to eat some of the food that you knew about from the farm, or was it always just Italian
It
food?
was always Italian.
Who did the cooking?
Antonetta. She was Joe's wife. Joe and Hugo lived in that one lower where John and Nita lived. They lived down there. Mm-hmm. And they lived together. Nina had the little room in the center. It seemed like they used the whole house for a while, till Joe passed away, I think.
Minnie was upstairs?
Well, they have 2 floors. They had the kitchen in the basement, totally furnished, and you would come in and out from outside. Mm-hmm. And then there was the center of the house where they were sleeping. But then there's another story upstairs. Right. John and Eva had it rented since the kids are gone.
Yeah, but in those days, Minnie lived there, and so did Antoinette.
Joe and Antoinette.
And who was upstairs, who was downstairs? Then, doesn't matter?
No, they were all on the same floor. And then the girls had that little room. Then when Nina got married, they gave her the upstairs apartment, her and John, and they raised their 4 children up there. And Marie was downstairs. Then when she got married, they lived down there in that part of it with Minnie until Joe and her bought their house in Greenwich. And they redid it. It was an old-fashioned house, and they redid it. It's a real nice place. And then when Nina and John got married, they still stayed upstairs until Minnie passed away. Then they come down now and they're in the main section.